My child, stop for a moment. Yes, you. I am calling you right now, and I need your full attention. This is not the time to scroll past, not the moment to be distracted, not the place to delay. Leave what you are doing, even if just for a few minutes, because I want to speak something into your spirit that cannot wait. There is a reason your heart paused when you saw this. There is a reason you felt that quiet pull inside you. That was me. You have been surrounded by noise for too long. So many voices, so many opinions, so many thoughts pulling you in different directions. But right now, I am asking you to step away from all of it. Leave the confusion. Leave the pressure. Leave the overthinking. Come closer to me, because what I am about to tell you is not for everyone. It is for you, my child. I see how tired you've been. I see the questions you haven't spoken out loud. I see the moments when you felt like giving up, when you wondered if anything was really changing. And still, you kept going. Still, you stayed. That is why I am calling you aside now. Because you have reached a moment where I need to reveal something deeper to you. But listen carefully, this moment is fragile. If you allow distractions to pull you away, you will miss what I am about to say. That is why I am urging you, stay here with me. Let your heart settle. Let your spirit become still. This is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. And my child, if you feel this stirring inside you, don't ignore it. Respond to it. Take a step of faith right now. Like this message as a sign that you are listening. Comment to declare, I am here, God. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice today. Lift this message. Spread it, because there are others I am trying to reach through you. And subscribe, so you do not miss the moments when I call you again like this. This is not about a video, this is about obedience. Now stay with me. Because what I am about to reveal is something you have been waiting to hear for longer than you realize. It may not look like what you expected. It may challenge what you thought you understood. But it will bring clarity where there has been confusion. It will bring peace where there has been unrest. So don't leave yet. Don't drift away. You are here because I called you, and I do not call without purpose. Come closer. My child, I want to tell you a secret. My child, I know exactly where you are right now. I see beyond what others can see. I see the weight you've been carrying in silence. I see the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the questions you don't even know how to put into words. You have been trying to stay strong, trying to keep everything together, even when inside you felt uncertain. Even when you felt like something was missing. You may have felt overlooked, like others are moving forward while you are standing still. You may have wondered why certain doors haven't opened yet, why certain answers have not come, why the waiting hath been so long. But I tell you this, my child, you are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not lost. I have been with you in every quiet moment. When you felt alone, I was there. When you questioned your path, I was guiding your steps, even when you could not see it clearly. When you felt like giving up, it was my strength that held you together. You thought you were just surviving, but I was preserving you. There is a reason you felt drawn here today. There is a reason your spirit slowed down long enough to listen. I called you aside because I needed your attention. Not when you are rushed, not when you are distracted, but now, in this still moment where your heart can hear me clearly. You are in a season where things may not make sense on the surface. It may feel like you are in between, no longer where you used to be, but not yet where you believe you are meant to go. That space can feel uncomfortable. It can feel uncertain. But that is exactly where I am working the most. I have seen your patience. I have seen your endurance. I have seen how you continued to hope, even when things didn't change as quickly as you expected. And I am pleased with you, my child. Not because you were perfect, but because you did not walk away. You did not give up on me, even when you didn't understand me. That matters more than you know. And now, because you stayed, because you kept your heart open even in confusion, I am bringing you into a deeper place. A place where you will begin to understand what I have been doing all along. A place where what once felt like delay will begin to reveal its purpose. So do not doubt this moment. Do not question why you are here. You are here because I chose this moment to speak to you. And what I am about to reveal next is connected to everything you have been feeling, everything you have been waiting for, and everything you thought was hidden. Stay close, my child. I am not finished speaking to you. My child, listen closely, because this is the secret I have been preparing your heart to receive. What you have been calling delay was never delay. What you have been seeing as silence was never absence. I have been working in places you could not see, moving pieces you could not touch, aligning things you could not understand at the time. You thought you were waiting, but in truth, you were being positioned. There were moments when you asked me, why is nothing changing? But I tell you now, everything was changing beneath the surface. I was protecting you from doors that looked good but carried hidden burdens. I was holding you back from paths that would have drained you, distracted you, and taken you away from what I truly have for you. The secret is this: not every open door is from me, and not every closed door is against you. I needed you to slow down. I needed you to trust me without seeing the full picture. Because where I am taking you cannot be reached by rushing, by fear, or by trying to control every outcome. It can only be reached through trust, through surrender, through listening. And yes, there were times when you felt isolated, when it seemed like people were drifting away, or situations were changing unexpectedly. But even that was part of my hand guiding you. I was removing noise so you could hear me clearly. I was clearing space so what is meant for you would not be crowded out by what is not. You were not being rejected. You were being redirected. I know this truth may feel different from what you expected. You may have thought the breakthrough would come in a certain way at a certain time, through certain people. But my ways are higher, and my timing is precise. I do not rush what is meant to be built with purpose. So now, my child, I am asking you to release the frustration you've been holding. Let go of the need to understand everything all at once. Trust that I have not been idle in your life. Trust that every moment of waiting had meaning. Trust that where you are right now is not a mistake, but a setup for what is coming next. This is the secret you needed to hear. You were never stuck. You were being prepared. And now that you know this, your heart must respond. There are others, just like you, who are still questioning, still doubting, still feeling like they've been forgotten. But I am calling them too, just as I called you. And I say this to you now: as you give, it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just words, it is my living promise over your obedience. If your spirit is stirring right now, this is your moment. I am inviting you to take part in something greater than yourself. When you choose to support this message, when you sow into the spreading of my word, you are not giving to a person. You are helping reach souls I am calling. You are becoming a vessel through which my light travels farther than you can see. Say within your heart, Lord, I choose to be part of what you are doing. And as you do, act on it. The link for PayPal giving is placed in the description, and even in the QR code before you. Do not delay when I am prompting you. Move as I lead you. I see every seed you sow, and I will bless it. I will multiply it in ways you cannot imagine. Step into this moment, my child, and obey. My child, now that you have heard this truth, I must gently correct what has been pulling your heart in the wrong direction. I speak not to condemn you, but to guide you back into alignment with me. There have been things in your life that have taken more of your attention than they should have. Not all of them were wrong, but they were not right for this season I have you in. You have been trying to hold on to places, people, and patterns that I have already asked you to loosen your grip on. You felt it in your spirit, the quiet nudge telling you something was no longer meant to stay the same. Yet you hesitated. You questioned. You tried to make it work, even when I was already leading you in a different direction. I understand why. Letting go is not easy. Walking away from what is familiar can feel like stepping into the unknown. But my child, you must trust that I do not ask you to release something unless I have something greater prepared for you. The reason I told you to leave even for this moment is because you needed to hear me without interference. You needed to step away from the noise, from the voices that were clouding your judgment, from the distractions that were slowly draining your clarity. Staying in that place, mentally, emotionally, or even physically, would have caused you to miss this moment of instruction. There are environments that weaken your focus. There are conversations that stir confusion instead of peace. There are habits that keep you busy but not fruitful. And I say this with love, my child. You cannot carry all of these things with you into where I am taking you. I am not asking you to isolate yourself from the world, but I am calling you to be discerning, to recognize what draws you closer to me and what pulls you away, to choose what strengthens your spirit over what only satisfies your comfort. Some doors must remain closed, even if you still feel attached to them. Some connections must shift, even if you once depended on them. This is not loss. It is refinement. This is not punishment. It is protection. I am shaping your path with intention. I am removing what would hinder you before it has the chance to harm you. And yes, it may feel uncomfortable, even painful at times, but trust that my hand is in it. Do not resist this process, my child. Do not go back to what I am leading you away from. The clarity you are receiving now is a gift, and it requires your obedience to fully unfold. Stay where I am speaking. Stay where peace is growing. Stay where your spirit feels strengthened, not drained. Because where I am leading you next requires a heart that is fully available to me. My child, I know that what I am asking of you is not always easy. Letting go, stepping away, trusting when you cannot see, it stretches your heart in ways you did not expect. But I want you to hear me clearly in this moment. You are not walking through this alone. Even in the silence, I am with you. There were times when you felt like no one truly understood what you were going through. You tried to explain it, but the words never seemed enough. You smiled when you needed to, you stayed strong when others depended on you, but deep within, you longed for reassurance. You longed to know that everything would be okay. And I am telling you now, my child, it will be. I have never left your side, not even for a moment. When you felt weak, I was your strength. When you felt uncertain, I was your anchor. When you felt like everything around you was shifting, I was the one holding you steady. You may not have always recognized my presence, but I was there in every step you took. I was there in the doors that did not open, in the plans that did not work out, in the delays that frustrated you. What you thought was absence was actually protection. What you thought was distance was actually my hand guiding you gently, carefully, intentionally. You are stronger than you think, not because of your own power, but because I am within you. Every challenge you faced did not break you. It refined you. Every moment you thought you could not endure, you endured because I was carrying you through it. So do not let doubt take root in your heart now. Do not let fear speak louder than my voice. I am reminding you of who you are and whose you are. You belong to me, and I take care of what is mine. Lift your head, my child. Do not stay in a place of discouragement. Do not allow past disappointments to define your expectation for what is ahead. I am doing something new in your life, even if it has not fully appeared yet. There is strength rising within you, a quiet confidence that is not based on circumstances, but on trust in me. Hold on to that. Let it grow. Let it steady you when emotions try to pull you in different directions. You have come too far to turn back now. Everything you have walked through has been preparing you for this moment, and I am strengthening you for what is coming next. Not to overwhelm you, but to equip you. Not to burden you, but to elevate you. So breathe, my child. Rest in my presence. Let your heart be still in me. Because where I am leading you, you will not need to fear. I will be with you every step of the way. My child, now that your heart is steady and your spirit is open, I want you to hear my promises over your life. Not as distant words, not as something uncertain, but as truth that is already unfolding, even if your eyes have not yet seen it. I am not leading you into emptiness. I am leading you into fulfillment. What I have prepared for you is not random, and it is not temporary. It is intentional, it is purposeful, and it carries my hand upon it. Every step you have taken, even the ones that felt unclear, have been guiding you toward something that aligns with your calling and your growth. You may still wonder, when will it happen? But I tell you this, my child, timing in my hands is never late. I do not rush what needs to be built with care, and I do not release what you are not ready to sustain. What is coming next in your life is not just about receiving, it is about becoming. I'm shaping you to handle what you have been praying for. There are blessings ahead that require a stronger foundation within you. There are opportunities ahead that will ask for wisdom, patience, and discernment. And that is why I have been working on your heart first, before changing your circumstances. Trust my process. What you thought was delay with preparation. What you thought was stillness was growth. What you thought was emptiness was actually space being made for something new. I see the desires of your heart. I know the prayers you have whispered, even the ones you stopped praying because you felt discouraged. None of them have been ignored. None of them have been forgotten. I am a God who fulfills what I begin. So do not lose hope now, not when you are closer than you have ever been. Do not let impatience cause you to step outside of my timing. What I am bringing into your life will not require you to force it, chase it, or compromise your peace for it. It will come with clarity. It will come with confirmation. It will come in a way that you will know, without doubt, that it is from me. Until then, remain faithful in this moment. Continue to trust me in the unseen. Continue to walk with me even when the path feels quiet. Continue to believe that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass. Because it will. I am not a God who promises and forgets. I am not a God who starts and abandons. What I have spoken over you carries my authority, and my authority does not fail. So hold on to this assurance, my child. Let it settle deep within your spirit. You are not moving toward uncertainty. You are moving toward fulfillment. And when the time comes, you will look back and understand why everything had to happen the way it did. For now, trust me. I am already preparing what comes next. My child, now that you have heard my voice, Now that I have revealed what I have been doing and where I am leading you, this is the moment where your response matters. This is not a time to simply listen and move on. This is a moment of alignment, a moment where your faith must take a step forward. I am calling you to respond, not out of pressure, but out of trust. You have asked me for clarity, and I have given it to you. You have asked me for direction, and I am showing you the path. But now, you must choose to walk in it. You must choose to move in agreement with what I have placed in your heart. There are things you already know you need to release. You have felt it. You have sensed it. Do not ignore that knowing any longer. Let it go, fully and completely. Do not hold on to what I have already asked you to surrender. Your obedience in this moment will open doors that hesitation would have kept closed. And there are also things I am asking you to step into. Small steps, perhaps. Quiet decisions that no one else may even notice. But I see them, my child. I see every act of faith, every moment you choose to trust me over your fear, every time you follow my leading even when it feels uncertain. This is how your path unfolds, not all at once, but one obedient step at a time. Do not wait until you feel completely ready. If you wait for perfect certainty, you will remain where you are. Instead, move with the confidence that I am guiding you. Even if your step feels small, it is significant when it is taken in faith. Speak to me now, my child. Open your heart in prayer. Not with perfect words, but with honesty. Tell me what you are feeling. Tell me what you are releasing. Tell me what you are ready to trust me with. I am listening. And as you do, let your spirit come into agreement with mine. Say within yourself, I trust you, Lord. I will follow where you lead me. Let that not just be words, but a decision. Because this moment is not ordinary. It is a turning point. What you choose here will shape what comes next. Not because I am withholding from you, but because I honor your willingness to walk with me. I do not force you forward, I invite you. And when you accept that invitation, when you move in faith, you step into the fullness of what I have prepared. So do not hesitate, my child. Take the step. Release what I have shown you to release. Embrace what I am calling you to embrace. And trust that as you move, I will meet you there. I am already ahead of you, preparing the way. Now come walk with me. My child, come closer one more time and let my peace settle over you. You have heard my voice. You have received my truth. You have felt my presence guiding you through this moment. Now I want you to rest in what I have spoken. Everything I have shared with you was not by chance. I called you aside for a reason. I asked you to leave the noise because I wanted your heart to hear me clearly. And now you understand. You were not delayed. You were being prepared. You were not forgotten. You were being positioned. You were not alone. You were being carried. To let go of every lingering doubt. Release every fear that tries to follow you after this moment. You do not need to carry it anymore. I am already ahead of you, making a way where you cannot yet see one. I am already aligning what needs to come together. I am already preparing what is next in your life. Walk forward with peace now, not confusion. And as you go, remember this. What you received here was not meant to stay with you alone. There are others who are still in the place you were just in, still searching, still waiting, still wondering if I see them. Through you I reach them. Through your obedience, my voice travels further. I am saying this to you now. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is my living word, and I speak it over you even now. When you release what is in your hand, I release what is in mine. If your heart is still burning from what you have heard, this is your moment to act. Say within yourself, Lord, I will help carry your word. And as you say it, move. The PayPal link has been placed in the description, and the QR code is before you. Do not ignore this prompting. This is not just giving. This is sowing into souls. This is lighting lamps in dark places. This is becoming part of a harvest you may never fully see, but I see it. Those who give in obedience will not lack. I will breathe upon your seed. I will multiply what you release. I will open doors that no one can shut. Step into this act with faith, not hesitation. And now, my child, carry this peace with you. Let it guide your thoughts, your decisions, your next steps. And do not keep this moment to yourself. Like this message as a sign of agreement. Comment to declare your faith. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice. Lift this message so it reaches where I am sending it. And remain connected. Subscribe, so when I call you again, you will be ready to listen. Go forward now with confidence. I am with you, and I am not finished with your story.